Mr. Tennant.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Gail Tennant, and I've lived here for 30 years, and I recognize almost all the faces here. They're the same people who've been coming to the same meetings all year long in different forms. Everybody is aggravated, concerned, and doesn't know what to expect from this county government. So I say to you, initially, we all have the same objective. This county government has to change, and it has to change in a way that is significant. It's no good telling Alger Kendall, who wouldn't even bother to come visit you tonight, that he's been voted out of office. We've also got to tell Ms. Shaw, we don't want Bob Busselman filing shotgun lawsuits against the county. There's the county lawyer who's not even on duty 3 months in a row. The entire responsibility of this government has fallen down on the heads and shoulders, and thank the Lord we've got Joanna Casper, we've got Robbie Shortner, and we've got Alba Jones. Those are people who take their job seriously. They show up and they do their work. And if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't have here 20 pages of indictment demonstrating that we've got cronyism. Can you imagine one day there's not an Alger Kendall sign on 181? That night, in the cover of darkness, 2 commissioners and Mr. Kendall put out 100 and some odd damn signs. It looked like Easter parade. If that's not cronyism, it's at least exceptionally coincidental. That's what I say. So then I got to looking at it, and people like Mr. Utley have been in the meetings and in the fight for a long time, and I salute him with my fullest, deepest support. It's exactly that kind of attitude that we were hoping to draw from all of you here tonight and at the various other meetings that we've had. But there's some technical basis to all this. And let me just take a moment to say, I'm a lawyer. I've been a lawyer for over 40 years. I've tried lawsuits in front of juries in every county between here and McAllen, and many in Houston where I grew up. My wife and I raised 2 daughters here. We built a house here. Daughters graduated from high school. Some of their teachers are even here. And we're quite proud of Karnes County. And they put a lot into it, and it sickens me to see lawyers behaving like thugs in that county courthouse. I was up there the other day to deliver a letter to Alger Kendall to demand that he produce certain items that we need to get over arguing about, to talk about. I walk into a room and there's Judge Kendall, a commissioner, this appraiser that we have, and the architects that we're all upset about, and the builders, and they're having a meeting. And one of the commissioners is on the phone. I guess he's talking to another commissioner so they could have a full open meetings violation. I said to him, Alger, tell me this isn't true. What do I see here? He said, well, Bailey, you know some of these faces. And I said, some of them have 2 faces. That's what I see. So I put in his hands a demand letter. And I wish he was here today because I would say it right straight to his face, and this is what I said to him the other day, knowing that he wouldn't have the courage to be here tonight to discuss these matters with you. I said, Judge Kendall, several persons announcing themselves as voices of moderation have commented on the flurry of candidates filing for your job. We want specific, verifiable details that we can't get. We can sit in those meetings. Mr. Utley sat in every meeting for 3 months or more. This data is not forthcoming. Guess what? The Texas Constitution, the enabling statutes, all provide that these matters are to be conducted according to the rules set out in the Open Meeting Act. That means we don't say, here's the budget, everybody in favor of it say yay, and there we are, $500,000 more in the hole. No, we say, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to discuss. Judge Buduk can probably recite this by heart. Meeting 2, announce, discuss, consider, oppose budget. And then we'd have those items in there. Well, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? It's not happening. If you've been to some of those meetings, you will come away going, what happened? We walked in and they were all approved. And it's the same thing, I'm sorry to say, I used to get my news from the newspaper, and the newspaper has lost its Boy Scout attitude, and we no longer have a vibrant ear at the Commissioner's Court. And that's one of the things I'll talk to you about later. Thank you.